Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you follow my channel, then you probably saw that about 4 or 5 months ago I got my first tarantula. Her name is Peanut, and I gave her that name because when I got her she was a little baby about the size of a peanut. Well, she's grown quite a bit and is now about the size of a walnut. Her little sling enclosure is now getting a little tight, so in today's video we're going to put Peanut in a new home. Getting Peanut was a significant thing for me because I had always had a huge fear of spiders. But every day that goes by taking care of her, that fear becomes less and less. She really is one of the most beautiful creatures in my reptile room, and I've come to love her as much as any animal I've ever cared for. I'm not going to lie though, I was nervous as hell about rehousing her. My hands were literally shaking. And I'm not so much worried about what she might do to me, but she's so delicate and fragile, so I don't want to hurt her. And she's so fast, I don't want her getting away from me and running around in the house. If Peanut was a snake, I would just reach in and get her and make friends with her. So having Peanut has been good for me. She's really helped me to have some understanding of what it's like for a new snake owner to be nervous about their snake. You just need to do your research and learn from your experience. Peanut is a caribena versicolor, and she is an arboreal tarantula, so she needs some vertical space in her enclosure. I'm putting her in a tarantula cribs medium-sized treehouse. And this will be a bioactive enclosure. I'll be putting in some springtails for now, but I'm going to wait for her to put on a little more size before I add any isopods. I've put in a drainage layer with some gravel, and for the same substrate, I'm using the same ABG mix that I put in all of my vivariums. I have a nice piece of bark for her to web up on, and I've attached a cap from a water bowl for her water dish, and I've added a branch for her to climb on, and this will hopefully encourage her to display herself. For plants, I've put in a cutting from a trailing watermelon begonia, which is one of my favorite vivarium plants. And I've also added a piece of a vine that have forgotten the name of. And I also put down some moss to help hold in some humidity. And this is what the finished enclosure looks like, but you may notice I end up rearranging it a little bit before putting her in here. I moved the bark more to the corner to give her a little bit more room. And so now I have to move Peanut from here to there. She had recently molted, so I need to get that out. And I did wait for about 10 days after her molt before going through this process. So it wasn't the most graceful, but it was smoother than I thought it would be, and we both survived it just fine. And I think that Peanut is going to love her new home. And for now, I will just leave you with some footage of Peanut checking out her new home.